What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I have not been trout fishing in months. It has been way too hot, but that's what we're doing this evening. We're back with another video for the after work series. I got about an hour and maybe 20 minutes here to get on some fish. Stream temperatures are beautiful here. It's like just under 64 degrees. I can't really get that close on the thermometer, but right underneath that threshold to safely catch and release some trout. So we're still, air temps are right now probably 72, 73 this evening. So I'm still going to try to keep them, in the water as much as possible, not handle them as much. Quickly show you guys what's going on with it and sit it back. So I don't have much time. Let's get after it and I'll show you what I'm throwing today. All right, so I kind of lied. I'm not going to show you what I'm starting out with because it's a unreleased bait from Nico. But I got my 6-foot ultralight St. Croix Trout Series rod, Daiwa Tatula 2000 size, and some 6-pound P-line fluorocarbon. We got a 1/32 or maybe a 1/16 ounce jig head. I can't really remember. Throwing an unreleased plastic, so I can't show you guys that yet. But let's get to fishing. The reason I'm starting with this bait, it really does well mimicking smaller hatches, and there is a ton of them right now. Tons of bugs out. This is a super natural color. It's crystal clear water. Hopefully we can get on a few this afternoon, or this evening technically. It's like 6:30. I do have a feeling we're gonna have to find some swift water, kind of like what we're fishing right here. The water's cool enough, but it's gonna be cooler in this current, more oxygenated. So I got a feeling places like this is where we're gonna find our trout. Yep, and there's one. Some fighters, man. I have not caught a trout in months. And there's our first one in the net. Just, oh Lord, and he's gone. Just a little fellow, but man, that's the first trout I've caught in a couple months. Right where he was supposed to be, too. Something was waiting underneath that tree. Oh, that's a good rainbow. Wow. This hook is super finesse. So we're just gonna let this guy run on, make a couple runs. We are going to tighten that drag just a little bit. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was kind of a bad cast. I was trying to get way up underneath the trees. Oh my God, that's a 2-pound smallmouth with him. What? Okay, this could be a crazy double up right here. Hold on. I mean, I'm not obviously going to catch this fish at the same time. Might not be 2 pounds. It's probably a 15, 16-inch smallmouth though. This trout is dogging me right now. I've never seen a smallmouth that big in this creek. All right, he's in the net. That's a good trout. That's a healthy rainbow. All right, I have no idea where that big smallmouth went, but this is a beautiful, it was a beautiful wild trout. That was probably 16, 17 inches. And he was hanging out with a smallmouth probably about the same size as him right here in this same hole. That is so crazy. What is this? This could be the smallest smallmouth I've ever caught in my life. That thing's probably 3.5 inches long. That's the beauty of ultralight fishing. You honestly have no idea what you're gonna catch. I mean, one cast, I catch a healthy wild rainbow. It's being chased by a big smallmouth. And then next cast, I catch a smallmouth that I shouldn't honestly even hook. That's crazy. There we go. Another little rainbow guy. Just a little fella. But that's 3 rainbows and the biggest smallmouth of all time. Out of pretty much one little hole. At least 2 little back-to-back holes. I haven't been here in no time. All right, so I'm kind of just spot hopping. A few holes I at least think will hold fish. So far, first spot was pretty productive. I'm trying not to wipe out, trying to get down to the second spot. It's a little grown up in the late summertime here. Hardly nothing. This little spot right here, it's literally just this one hole I want to fish. Just this one hole, but it's got good depth, plenty of current. Could be some fish hiding out. A little summer pool action. There we go. Second cast. Decent rainbow too. Stay out of there, stay out of there, stay out of there. Got me on a tree branch. Yeah, come over here, pal. You lose your pulling power in the shallow water, and I just messed up. There we go. Healthy wild bow right here. This water is cool. These fish are super active. I'm gonna try to actually show you this one. Oh yeah. And there he goes. Okay, that's a decent fish. Decent fish, setting up in the head of the current. Okay, ultralight kind of got me there, and he was fighting current a little bit. I thought he was a little bigger than he was. Good fish nonetheless, though. A 14-incher, maybe pushing 15. Right up here in the head of the current. Oh God, that hit me. There was another one. There was one off the tree limb. This little run right here might have a few in it. That ought to do it. Just a little guy, but I think this is 10 or 11. Three more casts unless we hook a fish. And we got a smallmouth to end the video on. And another tank. I mean, if you really think about it. Look at that guy. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this week's video and episode 5, I think, of the After Work series. Had to fish a little longer than I liked. I was hoping to be driving home by now, but the last like 3/4 of a mile or so, there was just houses everywhere. No way to exit the creek. So, that being said, I'm out of here. Catch you all in the next video.